All right, I'm back with another video, y'all. This one is gonna be more directed towards my mother. I told y'all I was gonna show y'all basically um, the images from the last time. About I think this was about 5 years ago. Now, off and on, they've been taking my mother to the hospital for the last 20 years. You feel me? For a long time. I mean, way like 2010. uh, 2008, I think 2008, 2009, 2013, 10, all that shit. They just keep, you feel me? And they keep, each time they take her, they was injecting her with some shit, but then again, watching her, monitoring her. But I was always on their ass, taking pictures and posting them and shit like that. Being a pest, you feel me? Basically, let them know that, look, I don't know about all these other niggas who mama y'all done killed and all these other families y'all done killed. But me, look, I love my mama, and I'm showing you this. I'm all up in your grill. I don't believe shit you gotta tell me. I don't want to hear. I don't give a. You ain't even just finna feed me no shit like that. You feel me? And I think anyone that y'all will do the same thing. You feel me? Some government or somebody, whoever they is, coming murdering your goddamn mama in your face, and you know it's them, and they know you know it's them. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? You know what I'm saying? You'll do the same thing. You probably will do worse. So I spoke with this one guy, and in my little lift, and he said, "Listen, why don't you, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you get a gun and try to kill them?" I say, "What?" I say, "Hell," and I say, "Listen, that's what they want you to do." You see, these type of people, agencies, they get power off of you being violent. They would love that shit. They would love for me to buy a gun and try to kill a couple of agents and a couple of people because that's gonna get them even more power. Like I told y'all before in one of my last videos, if I would have, when the police has pulled me over after they was torturing me for years and killing my family for years, and I just would have snapped, that police would have killed me, not knowing that these other, these feds been torturing me for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? They would have no clue. They wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be dead. The story was, oh, he charged me. I was scared. Bang, bang. So I was just telling that to the Lyft driver, and he was like, yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense. I said, of course. Think about it. If if I get a gun, or if I try to kill a couple of more people, they're gonna hire a couple, five more niggas. They ain't gonna care about the people that got killed because they sent these people to fuck with me. No, that's what they want. You got to go after the head, the puppet master. You got to cut the head off the leader. You know what I'm saying? The people who running the show. You feel me? They the ones got to be dealt with. He's like, yeah, you're right, you're right. I'm like, yeah, of course. 'Cause think about it. If they fucking with me, or if they killing up my family, hurting my mom and shit, they want me to fight them forcefully like that. That's why it's called law enforcement. That's why they say anything you say or do can and will be used against you. But I'm not gonna fight them like that. Yeah, I'm gonna fight them in a different way, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Not like get a gun and go bang bang and try to kill her. Yeah, I can kill a couple of them, but they can always go to some college or wherever, some uh whoever, and raise more and hire more. Now the only thing about it, those couple of dudes died because I killed them and then they killed me. You see how that work? But now they free to go hire whoever. Now you got to go to the people who hiring the motherfuckers, who putting them out there. You got to find out where they stay at, how many properties they own, where they live at, who they connected to, what's they, you know what I'm saying? You got to find out all of that. You know what I'm saying? And then just like how they do us. When they come to our city, they find out who our mothers, who our fathers, find out who they mama, who they father is, you know what I'm saying? What they do for a living. And then, where they real house is at. We know where the fake house is at. Obviously, it's in the same hood they fucking with you at, but you know where they live at, where they doctors live at, where they nurses live at. You feel me? Where they judges live at. Correctional, everybody who run the organization with them, find out where all of them live at. And that's what I'm telling him in the car. He like, yeah, you're right, you're right. But he seemed like a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, he was like, nah, you're not wrong. Shit, you're not wrong. If it was me, I probably would have did something even more stupider. And, we having this conversation. I'm like, yeah, man, you feel me? But I want to show y'all the pictures. But this hospital used to be my favorite hospital, though, y'all. It used to. This is the Hollywood Memorial Hospital. And I'm gonna try to keep it calm in this one, you know what I'm saying? Because I really wanna let loose, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I swear, I just wanna explode. I wish I can have them all killed though. I watch them die. I'm not that type of person to where, and if God gonna send me to hell for me wanting my mother's killers or people who fucking with my mama or torturing my mama dead, then I don't, then whatever, God, because I ain't the one that's killing people. You feel me? So for a motherfucker, I'm not that type of person. You just gonna kill my family and definitely fucking with my mama. How close we are, and then you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I forgive you. Nah, motherfucker, I don't forgive you. I want to see you die and whoever else that was connected. Everybody, all y'all, the whole chain. Nigga, fuck y'all got going on. But anyway, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep it uh calm because I really want to explode. I swear to God, I want to explode. Y'all don't know I'm so tired. Listen, these people have been following me around, dog, and fucking with a nigga for 20 years, man. That's my point of telling y'all. And people talking about defund the police. Nigga, the police only a problem in the city that they fuck with you at or you get caught at. Other than you go to another city, don't nobody know you exist. But you got polices that can follow your ass, man, and be killing your mama and shit. Matter of fact, they can follow you to whatever city you going up to, set up shop in that city, have a whole bunch of illegal shit going on in that city, but have the police watching you. While they over there get fucking and sucking and selling dope, crack, all that shit, man. For real, man. And so, but I'm gonna try to keep it like really calm, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm really losing my shit. I'm really like I'm fed up. Boy, I'm so mad, boy. You just don't know. Like I'm tired of this shit. For somebody to be fucking with you, dog, y'all don't understand. That's a long time. Think about that. And it's not that many people in the United States of America or agencies that can follow you. City police cannot do that shit. City police can harass the fuck out of you when somebody else tell them to, or show them, hey, get that guy, stop that guy following you around and shit. Ain't nobody other than that. Ain't no fucking city police just gonna be waiting around for you to show up and then there you go, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, somebody had to be calling these people. The same people that call these people got to be federal. They got to be somebody feds who following you around. You feel me? Who can follow you through America and put these polices on you and make these polices kill you and make these polices shoot you because they got they back. That's how that's working. You feel me? And so, but anyway, so the first time, this was like 5 years ago, right? They took my mother to the hospital, and these are some of the marks that they put on her. Right? I don't want to show her face, for because the good people are not the good people are not the only ones who viewing these videos. You feel me? The killers are watching. The serial killers, and not everyone that has a badge is good. You feel what I'm saying? And so, and they can travel, so they watching too. You feel me? Not just the good people. And so look at this shit. You see that? All these marks and shit on my mother neck. They stuck up really good. Now, before they came out, my mother she still is beautiful, but she kept herself up, everything. You know what I'm saying? She was working, she doing good. She's a single mother doing the best she can in the United States, right? And so when they came, they fucked my mother up so bad she couldn't even keep her hygienes up. And so I realized what they were doing. They were trying to make my mother smell so nasty by giving her them strokes and shit, and then crippling her. And now we have to wipe her off and everything. And by her being crippled, she can't exercise. So that caused her to get really fat in the process. And then they go murder my little brother. So now we grieving on my little brother, but my mother be suffering so bad to the point where she just gonna be wishing she walk again. She ain't gonna have time to think about her son that they murdered. And so, but I'm gonna get y'all that. But look, they was injecting my mother in her neck. All those burn marks you looking at, all those black marks, all these little black marks and shit, and marks from tape and all that is, from injecting her. And they claimed that they were sticking her with something that was burning her skin. So when the time comes for them to really murder her, they're gonna say, "Oh, she had this, she had that, she had this," and it's gonna show that she had all that because they was injecting her with all that from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? So they created a medical history for my mother, an alibi for the murder for when they pull it off. You feel me? They probably running now. They probably scattering. Some of them probably running to other parts of the United States, high and laying low for a little minute. And you know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. You know, they hide. They can rent places, houses in your city or state, and they rotate their killers out for when the and the same thing with the hospital. So a hospital is a free for all basically for serial killers, any serial killer, because once they check in, they say they coming to visit somebody, and sometimes they don't even have to say they visited anybody. They can just wander in the hospital like they are already finna go see somebody, and just they can go there. But by these people being down with law enforcement, they give them information, tell them exactly what room she in, all that. And any serial killer can just walk in there and knock your family off after that once they get them in the hospital. You feel me? That's one of their little uh main little ports. You feel me? That's why I was telling y'all when they let the dog go on me, they thought that the dogs I would go to the hospital for the dog bites, and they was trying to come up with ways to injure me so I can go to the hospital and the hospital can finish it. You know what I'm saying? They can basically start it off. Once I go to the hospital gonna finish it and everybody walk away free, scot clean, scot free, Now they go to look at another victim of murder, for whatever reasons. But so these are just some of the marks that they had on her neck from like 5 years ago. I haven't got any pictures of her now in the hospital because they're not going to allow that. Because of this reason right here, I'm able to show the viewer what's going on and what are they doing in the hospital, and that is what they do not want. They don't want people to see what's going on, who doing it, who's the killers, and that they protecting their killers and everybody involved. And so, but this guy here, he was the one laughing at me walking around the hospital when I got there. This hospital was in Jackson Memorial in Miami, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed what they was doing is they take turns. They took turns of having not only citizens torture my mother, but hospitals as well to prove that they all in on it. Just like when it first kicked off in South Florida, each jurisdiction, uh, each agency down there took turns of killing somebody. That's their way of saying, okay, we in with it. We down. You know what I'm saying? We down with the plot. That shit started in South Florida. Way before Chicago and them was even getting off the chain and everywhere else was getting off the chain. You feel me? Like, LA and all that, they was still, I mean, this crime was still happening there, but, I'm letting y'all know, like, this new gang that they started, it happened in South Florida. I watched it. Everybody took turns killing somebody. Every agency, every authority down there. And then once everybody got involved, then they figured they'll go to the next city, next state. Then next thing you know, was a song came out. We taking over one city at a time. And that's what they were doing, taking over one city at a time. And so I noticed how they took turns sending my mother to hospitals from Miami and Broward because I guess they were basically saying, hey, if one go down, all us gotta go down. You feel me? All us going down there, and that's impossible. All us can't go down, and they know it's impossible because, like I said, South Florida big as fuck, man. That shit might look little on the map, y'all, but don't let that shit fool you. That shit is huge, and so they thinking that they living like kings, but I want them to understand there should be some very serious consequences for not only for just attempting to murder my mama, just attempting. It should be the maximum punishment. Find out where your ass live at, who you're working for, who your mailman, all that shit. Where you go to work at, where you go to college at, where your kids go to school. That same shit y'all did to my family. All that shit need to be public. All of it. And then how we see how the fuck you feel then. How would you feel? And then have motherfuckers following your ass around now. You're gonna see how that shit feel. Every day and night. Every day and night. You're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And so, but anyway, y'all, back to this. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep my cool. Cause boy, I want to explode bad. All right, and so, I was like, he knew I was taking the picture of him then, so now he wasn't laughing no more. The shit wasn't funny when he realized that I was taking his picture and shit. He was like, damn, he saw me. Yeah, I saw you, bitch. What the fuck? What you think? What, damn, what kind of niggas y'all be killing? Y'all, I mean, because y'all think that, I don't know, y'all just too comfortable, man, too bold. Like, you're going to sit in my face and think I don't see you, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, this shit is crazy. But anyway, y'all, and so I just wanted to show y'all some of these images. Um, we're getting back. Hold on, these couple more of this dude here. This is Jackson Memorial in Miami. So basically, and the hospitals are colluding together because the agents are located in those hospitals. You know, they all on the phone with each other. They got their little secret code going on down there. You feel me? Where they can team up and knock somebody off, and everybody just go on by their way. You feel me? That's why they were sending my mother to all these different hospitals at that time. And this is more of her next. Like they had some kind of something. You see that? This was 5 years ago though. This is not including today, 2013. When I'm making this video, excuse me, y'all. I forgot what the day is. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Wednesday, March 29, 2023. You feel me? So today, Wednesday, the 29th, March 29th, 2023. This was happening 5 years ago, you know, when we was living in Liberty City, Miami. And before that, they took her to the Memorial Hospital again, like in 2010, 2012, 2209. They just kept taking her back to back, not back to back, but you know, they'll wait a little bit, take her, inject her all up with something. It's a murder, you feel me? And so they, you know, they doing it slick. They created the medical history. They say she had strokes and she had all this and that was wrong with her, and you know, it was all fake, but it became real because that's what that's what they cause on them. So they just, you know, but so I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Wait a minute. And you see this real quick? These black people, they try to put the black people in the way to make you feel comfortable. If you notice, he peeking at me. He looking at me take his picture. See that? He pretending like he looking at the computer, but he's not. He's looking right at me because he know I was taking his picture. He know it. He knew I was on to him then. This was 5 years ago when they was gonna murder my mother. They know it. All these people was going on. They know it. The only people who probably don't know is these black people, but they could know too. You feel me? They might be, you know, they might be in on it. Look, he looking right at me. That's because he knew I was taking this picture. But they've been planning to knock my mama for a real long time. You see that? They was injecting her with stuff to burn her skin. You know, they was burning her skin on purpose. Whatever they was injecting her with, you see the skin marks? It's like some kind of drugs or something that was eating her flesh. They did this to my mother in the hospital. And I want all of them agents that was in on it, everybody, I want to find out where they live at, how many properties they own, where they travel to, their travel destinations, who they friends with, who helped them cover it up, who the one gave them the order, all that shit. You feel me? All that shit need to be found out. All that need to be public now. All that. But see, um, I'm hearing that my mother's okay right now. She's doing a little better, but we all know what that means. They gonna still, even if they let my mother come home, if she come home talking again, that don't mean nothing. They just mean that they need more time to pay or do what they gotta do to in order to pull this murder off on my mother. You get what I'm saying? So they got to get more people involved to get their back. That's all it is, man. It's just like a bunch of fucking cowards. All they're gonna do is go out and pay a bunch of people to unite with them. You know, they pay for the unite to murder. And in return, they get the power and the person kills who they wanted to die. But when people learn to stand up against that, they're going to be naked out here. You feel me? When they can't pay motherfuckers to do nothing for them no more, it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be a hard day, a long day in hell for them. You feel me? And so look at this shit, though. This is how they burning my mother's skin. And I'm thinking that the reason why they took my mother to the hospital so fast now to try to hurry up and kill her is because they must be panicked. Maybe something, I must have said something right in one of these videos on my targeting videos. And then, you know, the videos that I got, something, or what it was, the last video I did, second before last, I'm not sure. I must have said something right that got them scared. They panicking. Because, see, they know they murdering my mother. They must have said something to her that they're afraid that if she gets saved, she might say something to somebody else or something that can save her life or something. You feel what I'm saying? But before they kill you, they send people to sit up around you and talk to you every day. because they want to extract as much information out of you before they kill you, so that they think there's nothing else possible that you could say that they don't already know, because they don't let you live for like 5 6 years before they killed you. You feel me? But look, that shit was burning my mother's skin. That's how they was torturing her, injecting her with whatever that shit was that was melting her skin. See that? And they done it, once they started torturing her, my mother appearance looked different. So I figured they wanted to make her look as nasty and smell as stank as possible. So when they kill her, they're gonna be like basically they killed somebody that deserved to die because they was nasty, dirty, and stink. But they don't want you to know that they crippled this lady, so she cannot keep her hygienes up, and her whole right side of her body is numb, and she's right-handed. What a fucking coincidence! And then her left hand is all of a sudden got crippled now. You know what I'm saying? And so she can't really use that either. We have to bathe her and do all kind of shit. You feel me? And then they won't let her come and live with me. So that tells me another thing, that they know that I know it's them. So if she come and live with me, they know that her health gonna get better. They don't want that. They want to murder her slow because, she got Social Security. So now they want to make some money off of her by diapers and all that. So when she was healthy and just receiving Social Security, they wasn't making that much money off of her. You feel me? So now they need to cripple her up like that so they can go ahead on and make her spend money on diapers, all that. Rob her for her money, steal from her, whatever they're going to do for her, they're going to do it to her because, she getting a little bit of money. They want to take all that. And not only that, she bedridden, so she ain't gonna do nothing but get fat and fat and fat and big. So see how genius these people is. So now it's gonna be hard for us to even do for her, move her around, pick her up and all that shit because she can't move now. You feel me? So now it's only a matter of time before you get sick and tired of doing all this stuff. They think that you will get tired and then you will just want her to go to the nursery home so they can finish knocking her off, or to the hospital so they can finish knocking her off. I'm telling you, these people are genius, but but I'm telling you. I'm on it. I know what's going on, and it's a wrap. You feel me? As far as but I think what I'm saying. I'm just putting y'all up on game. Just just peak game. That's it. Just peak game, cause this could be your mama next. You feel me? But see how that they was injecting her with something that was burning her skin, really like burning my mother's skin. And I think and this before I started staying a night with her and never leave. When they take your parents or somebody you know or love to the hospital, do not leave ever, whatsoever, period. Stay there, sleep there, take a shower there, don't leave. You feel me? Because that's a way of, basically, they're going to kill your parents. They're going to do it. And you ain't going to know who the killers is or nothing. They're going to murder whoever it is in that hospital. You don't leave them. They don't do it all the time because it's too obvious, especially now if you read, now that I'm doing this video, they really going to be like, damn. But they still might just do it as a desperate act of white power, whatever they might feel that juice them up enough to just go ahead on and be like, fuck that nigger, and then they'll try to, they'll do it. They'll send a statement to me like that. Or if the country, people from around the country, call in like, well, if you do that, it's going to be serious consequences. It's going to be like a civil war. Then I think they'll, when somebody their own size, check their ass, they bitches. They can't fight people their own size. They will not. They'll back down. But they like to bully people they know they can roll over who ain't going to fight. You know what I'm saying? People who, that's who they are. They like bullies. But when it comes to picking on somebody their own side, they tuck their tail like a little bitch and run. That's just who they are. For real, for real. But so, and they injected her there, and where that little mark at, where y'all see where that little tape at, and in her neck. They were just doing that shit on purpose, lying, talking about they couldn't get blood and all that. These people are serious, man. And so this right here, right? Look at this. World War III 83. I caught this in the Jackson Memorial Hospital. It's the same hospital they was getting ready to kill my mother in before I bust in and start taking pictures, arguing with people and shit. Like, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't bleed. No, man, I don't care. Just not being cooperative. Because when they murder your loved one, they expect you to shut the fuck up and listen to these doctors. You feel me? They don't expect you to know your family members because most of the people they pick on is niggas in the streets smoking weed, getting drunk, fighting. They don't know their fucking family. You know what I'm saying? But when they fuck with somebody who actually know their family and know they and love their family, really close to their family, it fucks them up. And that's what happened. They know they fucked up. But now instead of backing out, they're gonna try to go with the plan and just try to, unite the people against me because they know I got there. It's a rap. They know I'm on their ass, man. And so you feel me? They gotta try to resort to force, the bullying tactic, the force part of the law enforcement. And I'm ready for that. I already know how they coming. You feel me? But so this is the World War three thing that I see. I'm like, damn, World War three. So this makes sense. This is why uh, they killing so many of us niggas all across America. Excuse my language, us black people all across America because they getting ready for World War Three anyway. You feel me? And they can technically get away with it because they finna get ready to go to war. And if the country get invaded, who gives a fuck about them niggas they made beg for their life, who they raped and killed and murder up their whole family in the hospitals, out of the hospitals? Who cares? Now it's war and everybody is shooting. So that's why they getting the job done. I had to take a picture of that because I, on my way getting on the elevator, going home to get some more clothes to come back to spend the night with my mama. I fucked around and seen that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit say WW383. So I took a picture of that as well. You know what I'm saying? And I took a picture of her medicines, all these medicines that they was making her take. I just wanted to document that. I got way more pictures of way more medicine, y'all. That's just some of it. Um, you know, I just wanted to share this with y'all real quick. You see what I'm saying? All this whatever. Oh shit. Okay, that only got her first name on it. So, but hold on. Let me back out of this, y'all. I ain't want to show her name like that because the killers they watching and shit. So I'm not gonna show uh this picture of my mama right here standing with these two white ladies because it's showing her face a little bit, and I forgot to blur that out. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can add something to that picture real quick. Hold on, I'll be right. All right, I'll let y'all see it like this because I had to put a little white out over it because, like I said, my mother, the killers are still watching, and it ain't no protections in them hospitals, man. You feel what I'm saying? They make you think it is, but it's not. You feel me? And the people, definitely when it's somebody that's sent by somebody like a federal or something, they gonna kill your ass. And so, if they want to see how she look, they probably already know. But I'm just saying on this video, I'm gonna just leave it like this. Do you notice how this lady holding her hands? You feel me? We got a Hispanic lady, she's smiling or whatever, and then you see how the white lady holding her hand. You know what I'm saying? These people are very professional killers. That's what they do. They kill for a living. You feel me? However stupid you are when they killing somebody you know or love, uh, you know, they accounting on your stupidity. You know what I'm saying? When they coming and killing somebody you. But yeah, that the picture when they come and kill somebody you know love. But that picture y'all was just looking at of my mother laughing, smiling with the nurses after she was able to walk again. That was after the first stroke they gave her. I think back in 2013. I'm not sure, but that was after they gave her the first stroke. She was walking again and everything like that. So those are some of the pictures, and I kind of want to share something with y'all. Okay, so this is my grandmother. This is how it all started. My grandmother, Mary White. Everybody, all the grown adults from Georgia who had the last name White, all of my family members are all dead. Everybody from the state of Georgia, uh, dead. All of them. Except one, my uncle that was in the army. He's still alive, but all his brothers and sisters dead. And everybody with the last name White. This is Mary White. This is my great grandma. That's how it started. It started with her. Then this is her daughter, Marie White. Then they killed her. And this was way back in 2006. See that? And that's how long they've been torturing my mother, following me around, fucking with me. It's even been longer than that. For real, 20 years, y'all, I'm telling you. This is Marie White. But see how they made fun of her when they killed her? They put Miss Marie Thug White, like saying my grandma a thug or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But they put that in her name just to make fun of her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you a thug, but we, they, you know. But so Uh, and this is my mother's mother. And my great grandma just showed y'all this is her daughter. Both of their name is White. You feel me? The one that was Mary White, this Marie White right here. All my family members who had the last name White was out of there. That's my mother when they had her in the hospital. Back in I think 2013, 2008. I think maybe. Wait, I think 2008 or 2013, if I'm not sure. And they was gonna kill my mother then, but some people from China, I think they flew some people from China in, and they did surgery on my mother, and they saved her. I guess they said something about some gallstones. But what I thought, them federal forces had called the people from China to get in on the killing. And I thought when the people from China Road came up, they were like, "Man, we ain't finna kill us, man. We straight." And then I think that they told them, "No, they not gonna do it," and so they left. Cause I ain't never seen we. Like I told y'all, this was my favorite hospital, y'all. I swear to God, I never in my life seen Chinese people working that ever. I'm talking seriously, never. And we had a Chinese nurse. That lady there was from China. I'm talking about real deal from China, the real country. This person from China, and that's how the feds rock. You feel me? When they come out follow you and fuck with you, they fly people in from other countries to fuck with you up. Fuck you up. Move next door to you and shit like that. They connected. You feel me? Like they can make people from all around the world come and watch you. And so the people from China came in, but you could see where they cut a side open because that blood was still dripping out my mama's side. You feel me? It was still dripping. But as we know, she survived that. But now they got her back in the hospital now again. I gotta call and get a checkup and see what's going on. This is my daughter's mother. They killed the shit out of her. They been killed her, and yeah. So I'm just showing y'all basically this video was supposed to be better than that. I kind of lost a train of thought when it came on. This was my brother, Natrive White. Um, they killed him as well in Liberty City. They blew his brains out his head. And this is his body being picked up off the ground. Hold on, y'all. This is his body being picked up off the ground. Hold on, y'all. I pressed the wrong thing. I paused this when I was trying to pause this. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Run it back just a little bit. Hold on. I can't do it like that then. But this is my little brother right here laying down on the ground, dead after they, had somebody blow his brains out. But, hold on. So this is real. I thought the lady right here was making fun of him because she got down in the football stand, which I thought at that time she was letting my brother know they've been watching him since he was playing football, high school football and shit. So, middle school football. And this is my Uncle Lewis White. That's Marie White brother, and that's Mary White's son. My great grandma, this is her son, and my grandma, who I just showed y'all, Marie White, that's her daughter. All of them last name White, all of them dead. That's him right here in the bed, being murdered. I think the reason why they put these things over his hands so they can choke him to death and he won't be able to scratch and get no DNA samples if somebody was to try to pick up the case after they murder him. You feel me? So that's him. They strapped his hands down and everything, knocked him off in the hospital. That's the same hospital my mother at now, which is the same hospital that used to be my favorite hospital before it was taken over by that government and the army down there. This was my mother cutting grass, just show y'all how healthy she was and stuff like that, right? Cutting grass. Once they came over, took over everything. My mother got on Social Security. They started giving her all kind of medicine and everything, injecting her with all kind of shit. She was trusting them. And see, I used to get on my mama ass about that because she's so friendly. She nice. She treat everybody like they're her sons and daughters and shit, no matter who they are. You black, white, Spanish, Mexican, anybody. And she treats you like, like you her kid, always trying to look out for you, feed you now. And I used to be trying to tell her, Mom, you can't do that now, because these people, everybody not nice. You feel me? Some of these people are being sent to us. These people can be killers and shit, man. But she is just who she is. She just so nice. She trusts everybody. But this was her. And then once they started injecting her, this became her. Crippled, cannot move at all. Had to get put some kind of big ass thing to jack her up in the bed. See how smart these people is? That's why they crippled her, so she can get all big like that. So we won't be able to carry her. It'll be harder for us to try to run when they want to kill us in South Florida. It'll be hard for us to take her with us. They wanted her to stay in South Florida where she gonna die at, where they, basically gonna murder her at. You're gonna stay your ass right here. You ain't gonna, basically if your son try to run and try to take you with him, nah, it ain't gonna happen. So, that's why they made her crippled her like that. You feel me? For those of you who have understanding, who are a little mature, this is my brother before he got murdered. This is him right here. Not this dude in the back and not this dude looking through the window, but this my brother right here. That's Natrive White before they set him up and murdered him in Liberty City, Miami. I don't know who that person is in the back, and I don't know who that dude is. Right there, and don't want to know him either. But they set him up, murdered my brother, and they got the job done in Miami. The police shows up. They telling my mother that my brother has been murdered. These police, and they doing some kind of threatening stance, whatever that means, showing his gun. You feel me? And so my mother's sitting right here, and all of them know what it means. They know exactly what it means, And I'm standing through the window taking this picture, because I knew they was all in on it. This is my child's mother. I think that's about it. This is, I believe, something I found. A wire microphone that I found. I think was it in my house or around my house or something like that. I forgot. I can't really remember. It was a long time ago. And to address this person, Miss Wanda, she said this is very sad and bad news. She was basically talking about the first video I did about they getting ready to murder my mother. That video, she said, so sorry this bullshit keeps happening to you all. You don't deserve this foul treatment. I wish you didn't have to move. Relocating is always stressful. You're not doing any more than the other YouTubers are, if not less. What is really going on? You shouldn't be anyone's target. I feel that you are a good person. I think it's best if you transfer your mother to another hospital ASAP out of the state of Florida, although I'm aware that that's easier said than done. There must be someone she can go, no, it must be somewhere she can go in the world where she stands a chance. Praying for your family and you. You are loved. Please try. It's only thing that you can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back down there though, because they already tried to murder me. I'm gonna do another video on that. Last time I went down there, I'll explain everything to y'all. But yeah, you're right. But listen, the hospitals, don't matter what hospital you go to in America, because these people can travel. Some of them are federal, so they can travel. They can follow you into that hospital. Once you go to that hospital, they show up at the hospital. They flash a couple of badges. Everybody gets scared shitless, and next thing you know, they have a free fall. Same thing with the police stations. They have a way of getting the police to shut the hell up and look the other way. You know what I'm saying? They just really good like that. It's what they do. They show up, start showing their badge numbers, scream a bunch of numbers to them, and then next thing you know, motherfuckers quiet. You hear crickets. But so yeah, and I mean it. Yeah, you're right, but the way I feel is it is somewhere she can go, but they won't allow it. You see what I'm saying? For the same reason now, they got in the hospital now. So I guess if she was to obey them, they would punish her for it. Torture, more torture. You feel me? Take her to the hospital, burn her up some more with whatever the fuck they was injecting her with that was fucking up her skin, and just doing all kind of shit to her, creating make medical history. They already cut her head open, and this is not just for Kanika, the Kanika Jenkins videos, because they've been fucking with my mama and my family, long before Kanika even got killed. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. My purpose is showing y'all the views I had with just me and my uncle video when it was like, I'm trying to use her name to get clout. And I was like, what the fuck, y'all? Do you know what the fuck you talking about? Like, man, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, y'all tripping. I ain't trying to use that girl name, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was going through my own problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what the fans want, what they like, request. I was battling them on my own for a long time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not just, just that. So, and the reason why I say that, because I know you saying, mentioning the YouTubers and stuff. Nah, it's not just the YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? That's not why they coming at me, because I'm, uh, exposing. Well, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. I'm thinking that you thinking that they just coming at me because of the Kanika Jenkins videos only that I'm putting out. Nah, that's just more a little fuel to the fire that was already burning from the fire that they started. You feel me? Whatever it is that they got going on, and they listen. Anything we do or say, they try to imitate that. They listen, but they don't hear nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And so, that's it. They were just, but then they kept telling me it's my turn. They're gonna kill me next. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So after they killed my mother, they was gonna supposed to come and murder me. But the plan was, now, since when I first went down there, they changed that plan because they was coming at me. You know what I'm saying? They was coming at me now. It's like, okay, we'll just go ahead and kill him first and then finish killing his mama. Then we could have two funerals separate apart a couple months. That's how they was thinking. But somehow I ended up getting lucky and escaping that murder attempt when they tried to kill me at the Hollywood Greyhound bus station in Hollywood, Florida, about 8 months ago. I think about 8 months ago. And so I was like, all right, fuck it, I ain't going back down there no more. So now they know that, it tells me that they're gonna have to come to me. That they like, okay, nigga, well, we'll just come to you. Ain't no problem, no pressure. And so I've been pretty much preparing, for, in a way for that. But I think now that they know it's basically checkmate, so what they're gonna do is try to kill my mama, because now she probably ain't no more good for them. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't no more use for them. It's like, damn, we can't use his mother to get him to come back. So what's the use of her? We might as well just kill her, run him out of the country, or you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, it's on, man. They starting it. They finna get it cracking. They finna get it on and cracking. Put it like that. And so this is my little brother after he was murdered. Y'all familiar with him? This is my mother. They took her to the hospital. I think this was in 2016. And I was just documenting it. You know what I'm saying? This is way back in 2016. These are old photos. I just been on their ass, just documenting everything they was doing when I was around. You feel me? That's basically it. And now she's in the hospital again. You know what I'm saying? And they got her in that. They probably will take her out, move her. But I'm so tired now, to the point where I have to do something to make a statement, not like hurt somebody and shit. Like, you just seen a girl shoot up the school, but that's all we know. She shot up the school and killed some kids and people, but we don't know what the fuck they was doing to that girl, man. They probably was following that girl around for 30 years, 20 years, man. A long time. They probably were fucking with that girl, sending people to fight that girl. When she snapped, she goes and kills somebody. And now everybody like, oh, she done killed somebody. She done killed the kids. She done killed a couple of people. You feel me? Grown ups and kids. But that's all you're gonna hear. They not gonna tell you how they following people around in these neighborhoods, fucking with these people, man, day and night, tampering with every fucking thing. Your house, your car, your relationship, your fucking food, your restaurants, nigga, your hangout spots, everything. That's why I'm saying people around here talking about defund the police. They need to be talking about defund somebody else if they know like I know. You feel me? That shit is crazy. Real crazy. And so I used to be able to tell uh, where they was from by I would cut on my Wi-Fi, and then I see uh, they these things. You could read the names that they have on the Wi-Fi. Hold on real quick. So this is what I'm talking about, right? Cut on my hotspot, and that's how I could tell who's around, because they'll be under these names. You feel me? And I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. Everywhere I go, I'm being followed by 100 cars, 200 cars, all kind of motherfuckers following me, looking at me. Police is stopping me, harassing me, and all these cities and shit. Don't no city police got the power to do that. They only got the power to do that if somebody following you around day and night and day, 24-hour surveillance. 24-hour surveillance, 7 days a fucking week for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and put these people on you before they decide to kill you. You feel me? But I was figuring it out because back then, every now and then I cut on my hotspot. My hotspot will tell me everybody in the area. And then I'm looking outside, I see the cars parked outside. And how the fuck I walk to the store on a Sunday and that bitch is packed like it's a Friday in the morning? You know what I'm saying? And every time I go to a restaurant, try to order something to eat, they don't serve me till a line get behind me. So that means if I beat everybody to this restaurant, try to hurry up and order my food and go, I can't fucking do that because they need to put somebody behind me and see if I'm spending cash or if I'm paying with card. They need to see what I'm ordering. They need to hear everything. So if I make it, if I'm the first one there, they're going to pretend like they busy. Same thing in any of these corner store, any corner store you walk into. When they fucking with you, they will not serve you right away because they want to wait till enough agents get behind you and listen to you and hear what you got to say and shit. Like some of these Dollar Trees, they have spots where they supposed to have 4 people working at the counter, but it's always one. The rest of them never there. They always, because they want to hear what they want to see what you buying. Everybody want to witness what you buying, see what you buying every goddamn day. You feel me? Not let alone they searching your trash and all that shit. Hacking your mail, taking your mail, all that, man. You feel me? And it just got to stop because they too happy with it. They getting too bold, too brave with it. You feel me? The fears, of getting in trouble is gone. So, it is what it is. But I just wanted to, put this out there. I'm supposed to take my time and make it better, y'all. But I feel like I'm being rushed so much because I don't know what my what my mind gonna think now. You feel me? Because of this. Now that I know my mother in the hospital, my nerves is just I'm telling you, y'all don't know, man. My fucking shit is through the roof right now. You feel me? My mind is everywhere. My anxiety is up. I'm on alert. I'm constantly thinking, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I went and bought me a hammer because I'm about to start smacking my shit, destroying my TV, everything in this bitch, and just leave. Everything I own. But I'm gonna hold it together for a little minute. I'm just gonna see. Like I said, I'm gonna be talking with y'all though, because so far my mother doing better. I got the word she doing better, and so you know what I'm saying. I'm just I'm chilling, taking my time, but I'm trying to figure out my moves, my plans and whatever. And from that moment on, I don't know. I guess I'll let y'all know. I know I said I'm gonna probably be going offline for a very long time. I don't know. It could be. And that's because when you go somewhere else, you might not have no phone service, until you figure out, you learn the area or, till you get, But I'm not trying to go nowhere that anybody federal can follow me all comfortably like that. I ain't with that shit, man. Fuck nah. Hell nah. You ain't finna kill my mother in one part of the country and thinking that I'm gonna think that it's okay in another part of the country. Like you can't come there, you can't put people there, or you on my side. Nigga, nah, man, what the fuck? But anyway though, that's my time. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe and peace out. I don't know if y'all learned anything from this other than don't trust the hospitals. Don't leave your loved ones in the hospitals because they looking at it as if they at war with us. They really cowards. They taking this as a real serious war. You feel me? They around here really killing us like this is a real war. Like we really clapping back at them. Like we really busting in the hospital, shooting their family members and shit, killing their family and going to war with them hard down doing that. That's how they treating us. But we calling on God, praying to the Bible and love and all this, letting these people in and they straight up murdering. That's what they do. But anyway, catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe and peace out.